bau mir eine Traumfrau in meiner Herzfabrik.
Welcome everybody to another exciting Solstice video. Last year's was a little grim. A bunch of you didn't get the joke, but then again, I really didn't say it in a joking manner. I said it in a monotone, serious way, and I apologize. But in this video, I want to talk about something that I have recently discovered. This may be new to some of you, and that's totally fine. But just recently, I learned that the winter solstice is a great day to not only do magical works, but to also communicate with the dead. That's right. In Natasha Helbin's newest book, pictured here, she talks about, well, a plethora of things, but as I am still reading the book at this time, but in one of the chapters, she mentions that the winter solstice is a great way to communicate with your ancestors through necromantic rites. Now, she's not saying take a shovel and go dig up your 18th great-grandmother or grandfather. But, you know, work with them, channel them, meditate on them, or in certain cases, pick up some fine Luciferian Apotheca incense, Nurgle, who works with the powers of necromancy. Light yourself a stick or two. Get all the necessary equipment, such as, well, that's personally up to you, what you use. I personally use a black mirror or my spirit board. Now, I mentioned in a video a super long time ago that Ereshkigal said to use the black mirror as it is more, how do you say, truthful than the spirit or the Ouija board, if you will. And I always say that anytime you work with the Ouija board, make sure you have your big thing of salt, because everything it says is 80% crap, 10% truth. So, upon this revelation, what will I personally be doing? Well, that's a good question. I think I might do some ancestor calling. Or I might, and this is a big might, take some of this graveyard dirt that I have and maybe communicate someone who, for a very short time, was a part of my life. And despite all his negative and malicious intentions, he did, however, guide me to Ereshkigal. And for that part, at least, I can thank him. All the other bullshit that he put me through, no way. But yeah, the winter solstice is great for communicating with the dead, and it makes sense because winter is usually the dead time in nature, for the northern hemisphere anyway, since the southern is summer. Earth, goes into the dead time, and your plants and crops are usually not in season. You get the point. I'm not a scientician, so I don't know. I haven't decided what particular thing I might be doing. Considering that I have to actually work on the solstice, I would have to do it like in the early hours of the 21st, because I'm not going to have much time in the later hours, considering I'd get off like at 10:15 or something. So I wouldn't have much time between the midnight to midnight gate. So I'll think of something. If you have any plans, let me know. Drop them in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. Discuss with you. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't like it, even though I can't see it, because YouTube being funny. And if you want to come find me, my links are in the description. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. I love you all. Cool runnings. IRE